Hey friends, Ryan here, and today we're going to be doing part 1 of my Virtual Pinball Machine assembly. So I ordered this kit, well I got it in about probably 3 or 4 weeks ago now, but before that it took it 3 months after I ordered it to arrive. Now I would say this is, due to this whole plague thing, but I ordered it in plenty of time before any of that happened, like 3 or 4 weeks before any of that happened, and he just never shipped it. And then they shut him down up in Michigan or wherever they are, and they couldn't do anything. It was incredibly frustrating. So all the stuff for it's been sitting in the kitchen on the counter forever in boxes, so it's kind of a mess. But we finally got this flat pack from Virtual Pin here, and today we're going to be assembling it. It looks pretty good. There was one little issue, I forget where it was. One of the corners cracked off, but he does a pretty good job. Everything is labeled with these little tags here to tell you where it is. I did have to ask for instructions, but that's not a big deal. I mean, he emailed it to me. So we're gonna start putting this together. Here's all the little stuff. My only complaint is this is, and probably not a big deal, this is the stuff I bought to build my regular pinball machine. You can see versus, or that I've been cutting with my Maslow back here, versus the other stuff. So this is the cabinet grade stuff I bought, and this is what they sent. It's probably still cabinet grade, it's just a lower grade. It's a lot softer, but not too big of a deal. All right, well, let's get all this stuff lined out and start putting it together. All right, we got this all together. Obviously the main body. Put a little too many screws, I think, but that's all right. So I got me some wood filler. Gonna go through and sand all these, fill the holes in, and let it start drying, and then get started on the back box. All right, well, we got this together. It's a little complicated because he's updated his design, but not his instructions. So I had pictures of the new lettering design and then old instructions to kind of work off of. But I don't know, it took some doing, but I got it together. It's just a sticker. The only thing I will say is I didn't see anything in the new one about this piece here. I think it was Y. But there was some, old instructions that just kind of glazed over. There's that. I did not put the back on it, which is the back is down here. I know it says too for stability, which I kind of, agree with, but I might put one across the top, but I want to be able to take it out, put a door on it so I can get to the back, because I'm going to be mounting a TV in there, obviously, for virtual pinball, and you're not going to be able to get to the back to adjust the cables or anything if this is like glued in place and brad nailed in. I want y'all to make fun of my overzealous brad nailing, which I didn't notice until just now. I kind of got carried away. But now I'm going to fill the holes on this one. And I did miss a couple pieces on the main cabinet there. That goes up under there. And then there's the leg parts and the back bumpers, which I need to install. So we'll get that done. And on to painting. Okay, well, it's next weekend. Everything is together. So we've got this set up. We've got this set up right here, and then the back box. So I gotta go through with sanding block, probably this one. It's made for drywall, unless I can find another one that's this fine. Kind of hit it like this one. These two I've already hit. They're pretty smooth. Get focus. Those two versus that one. hear the difference. So go around, hit all those spots, see what happens. All right, well, we got that all done. I sanded everything and went through with one of these blue shop towels and dusted everything off after I got done. So it looks a lot better. Hopefully you won't be able to see it. You can tell the difference here. I didn't do these, but I did those. That's gonna be in the middle anyway, you're not gonna be able to see it. But yeah, I think I'll eventually get artwork for the side maybe, but for right now we're just gonna paint it. So we got this really dark green paint here. So let's get cracking. Well, I tried with paintbrush and it keeps leaving these damn stripes, so I'm gonna try it with one of these rollers. Hopefully that'll work better. All right, so I guess for my own purposes, if I ever have to look back, here we are. Worked pretty good. Might need another coat or two though. So we'll get started on those. Okay, well the first coat's on. Probably gonna have to do at least one more. Kind of see it's covering, but a little bit more. Lunchbox kindly pointed out that this is just about the same color as a car. That was unintentional. But yeah, you can see some of this is just not dry yet. But we'll focus. See, the roller kind of does a half shit job, but it's all right. We'll put another coat on, hopefully even it out. But it does look pretty good, I think. So if I wasn't so lazy, I'd probably paint the whole thing, but especially on the inside in here. If I painted it this dark ass color, you wouldn't be able to see anything in there. But now when I'm working in there and it's this light color, you'll be able to see a lot better than you will against this dark background. So, at least that's my theory anyway. Yeah. So I painted this because I think part of that's gonna show with the TV. So we'll see. Because you know, you'll have, if it's flat from here, it'll go back. I may need to do farther down on that side. I'd do that anyway, just to have it. Maybe paint up top under there a little bit more. So, but yeah, looks good. We'll keep cracking, put a second coat on, see how it looks. All right, second coat is done. That looks a lot better. It's not more even. Hell, you can't even see the differences. Sorry, it's very bright outside. I need to get some shop lights. But I just did this last, so it's still a little shiny and wet. But it does look pretty even. So anyway, let me know what you think. Stick around if you want to see the rest of the build process. We'll hopefully get it done sooner or later. But yeah, I have all the pieces. Not all of them, most of them. Maybe a few things, but I needed to put it together and size it before I did that. So yeah, stick around. We'll see what happens. Keep it real. Thanks for watching.